Hey guys, welcome to Valencia. Tomorrow morning, big race. Just out on a run, a few K, a couple of accelerations just to wake the legs up. Really excited to see how things go. Conditions should be perfect, little bit of cloud cover. 8-9 degrees to start, warming up, hopefully sun for when we finish. Really excited. I'll see you on the start line.
Buenos días, Valencia. Manos arriba. Hands up. Hands up. Manos arriba.
Here we go. There we go, 5K. Just under 22 minutes. Yeah, just gone through 10K, 43.51. Still keeping a good pace. Just gone through 10 miles, little under 1 hour 10. Half marathon, 1:31. Whew, getting tough now. 30K, it's killing me. Into the final 2K.
Paula, enhorabuena, final de carrera, Paula.
Come on! Yes! First thoughts on that? That was hard. Finished 3:09 something, so just coming in under the 3:10, which was nearly 4 minutes better than Berlin back in September, so really happy about that. First 15K went really well, 15 to 20, started feeling it. And then I think on the 20 to 30, it was biting a lot more than I remembered last time. And then really after 30 onwards, it was about holding it together, and I made it to the finish. Oh man, so happy. Now for some food and a drink. More thoughts later. Hey guys, so here we are, 2 days after the marathon, and still trying to gather my thoughts a little bit. I mean, obviously I'm really happy how it went with the time. 3:09.23 was the final official timing for that, so that was actually about 3.5 minutes quicker than what I did in Berlin, and nearly 6 minutes or so quicker than I did at Valencia last year. So if I look at that progression, I've got to say I'm happy, but I think there was maybe room for a little bit better performance there. Now I'm here to talk a little bit about how I saw Valencia going, my thoughts on it, what went well, what didn't go so well. And I mean, first of all, if you've never done Valencia, I think it's an absolute must as a marathon. Now, I've not got a huge amount to compare it to. I've done Berlin and I've done them within Ironmans, but the city itself is great. So if you can put a couple of days on afterwards to maybe hobble around after the marathon, I can certainly recommend it. I couldn't, but I've been there before a number of times, so I've visited a lot of the places. But the city is absolutely great food. The atmosphere during the race itself is it's amazing. The other reason why Valencia is, I would say, such a great race to do is probably after Berlin, it's going to be one of the flattest marathons you can find. I don't know. So the other reason why I think you'll really love Valencia if you ever decide to do it is the fact that it's probably after Berlin one of the flattest races out there. I don't have the stats here, but I think it's maybe around 40 to 50 meters elevation gain over the entire distance, which is nothing. It does though come mostly in the second half, and whilst there are no real visible hills, you can certainly feel it on the legs. A couple of very small rises, very gradual, but they do sap those already tired legs, especially when they come at 25, 27 kilometers in. And something else which I didn't really take into consideration was that this year it was back to normal participation numbers compared to last year, when there was about 10,000 people less in the race. And what this meant was the roads during the first 2-3k were extremely packed. Yeah, so halfway mark, I sort of knew it wasn't going to be on for the 3 hours. As we approached around the 30k mark, I don't know exactly when it happened, but sort of looking at my splits, I went from sort of 420 kilometers in the space of sort of 1k or so. It seemed to, I was down to sort of 430s, and then it sort of was 435s or so. And nutrition had been going well, so I mean I didn't have any feeling that it was that was off. I used exactly the same plan as I used in Berlin. Super happy with that. I mean, I've done a video on how I worked that out, and I'll put the link to that up in the corner. And yeah, the end, I mean, that's if anyone knows Valencia, then you're probably very familiar with the City of Arts and Sciences. It's the sort of the wave, whale, I don't know how to describe them, buildings by Calatrava. They're really one of the sort of the main symbols of the city, and the finish line goes right into the middle of that whole area. And again, as you come down there, you have the sort of the blue carpet, the number of fans up on the bridge, screaming and just sort of urging you on to that final bit. But that feeling of crossing the line and knowing it was another PB, I was super happy with that. That just about wraps things up. As I said, I'm still sort of gathering my thoughts on this, but if you've got any questions on Valencia, on the race, you're thinking of doing it, please stick them in the comments below. Happy to get back to you and give you my thoughts. And if you like this, please think about subscribing to the channel, and drop a like on this video. It's very much appreciated. And that's it, guys. Go and put my feet up, have a bit of a rest, and I'll see you in the next one.